An injured penguin is being cared for by SPCA volunteer Sylvia Durant.
This is a little blue, New Zealand little blue penguin. She's come from Waiheke Island because she was found floating on her back, unable to paddle with her flippers or do anything. Now, normally a wild penguin like this would bite me, take great lumps out of me. So something's happened. I presume it's a boat that's hit her. She's quite stressed, of course, because this is very, very foreign for her. And when she came, she'd had a feed of sardines, which she's vomited up. So she's feeling very sick. And I've been tubing her with electrolytes, just liquid, to try and flush everything out of her stomach to make her feel better.
Sylvia has a complete rehabilitation program planned for the bird, beginning with some physical therapy.
Hi, Sylvia.
Hi
I
there.
believe you've got a baby for me.
I've got a new penguin, but he's not very well.
Oh,
He needs your help.
okay.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, sweetheart.
I think he's
poor
probably been
little.
hit by a boat. What do you reckon?
I think so.
Yep.
And when the physio gets straight to work with a thorough examination.
Yes, I know, darling. Yeah, way down the quilter there. A bit sore there, darling.
She was lying on her back in the water. She's not using her flippers, and she's not standing.
Anne Wynne uses the Bowen method of physio that works the muscles and soft tissues.
She looks like she's been hit on the head too, but she's got that...
She's got that twitch.
Yeah, that
the head twitch.
Elvis had last time.
Yeah. She's got the use of her feet,
Yeah,
but she's got no balance.
she's all pigeon-toed though.
Yeah.
Already the treatment seems to be having some impact.
She's put her neck out. I think she's been hit on the head. Just want to do the tailbone, darling. I mean, they can respond overnight, but I've found with most badly injured penguins, it can take several months before they come right. And what I'll do is I'll take her swimming, and we'll put her in the water and we'll treat her, and then we'll just watch her make a bit of progress. But they tend to take a little while to come right. But she's already responding, ain't you, sweetheart?
Over the next few months, the penguin will be put on a strict diet.
For a couple of days, I'll just give her fluids, and then I'll gradually introduce her to small pieces of fish until I'm feeding her anything up to 10 pieces, the length of that finger and thickness, twice a day. And they can go up to 20 when they're really fit and well and healthy. Keep an eye on her weight and get her released as soon as possible.
What she didn't tell you is that she sometimes takes them into the bedroom with her and feeds them through the night.
That's if they're little babies, not the big ones.
With the first part of treatment complete, the next stage will be to wait until the penguin is strong enough for some therapeutic swims down at the local beach. John has returned to the East Tamaki cul-de-sac where yesterday he found 11 dogs, including a bitch, and 8 puppies.
Just take him. Okay, I need your dad to sign the surrender forms. Heck yeah, you know. I'll just give her some food and kind of distract her that way. Then I'll take the pups and then grab Mum later. She seems friendly enough anyway, so, but then again, can't be too sure. Hello, girl.
John has to remove the dog and her puppies because there are too many dogs on the property and she's not registered. To have this many dogs, the owner should have a special permit.
Yeah, just... Hey, okay, yeah, I'll do it.
I had her for a couple of months, you know, before she get the puppies. You know, hang around here and I just feed her as my you know. Oh, this is a nice dog. Good with kids, eh? Plenty of kids around here, eh? I don't want to let go, but, you know, I think it's too many for me. So. But I love dogs, eh? You know.
The dogs will return to the SPCA, and after going through the assessment program, hopefully they can be adopted. At the SPCA's Animal Village, it's Judgment Day for the unwanted stray fox terrier cross that John collected from the cul-de-sac. Annalise is about to assess Spot to see whether she has the right temperament to be someone's pet.
The first part of the assessment is random walking. So basically you're seeing how stubborn and independent a dog is, how willing it is to follow you in what direction you're going at different rates of speed. It's also a good idea of how used the dog is to walking on a lead, and how responsive, how willing your dog is to follow you in various situations. So it gives you an idea of trainability.
Annalise is also keen to test Spot's level of fear.
The hand is a quick, sudden movement in front of the eye, just like that, to make sure that they can see. But it also gives you a very good idea of whether or not a dog is easily frightened by it. Obviously something quick coming towards it, how quickly they back off, and then if they do run away, to see how long it actually takes them to recover from that. Basically, while she's doing that, I don't release the paw. I wait until she stops. You tend to find they either stop or they start biting with intent, whereas she stops. So that's exactly what you want. It is, you expect pups of this age to be quite mouthy. Anyway, they're kind of going through that teenage phase, they're trying you on and things like that. This is basically to see how a dog copes. It's quite a threatening thing for them. They use running away as one of their things to get away from danger. It's basically fight or flight. Ideally that should be the first thing a dog uses is flight before fight, just so that they are trying to get away from the thing, they're not turning around trying to attack. She copes really well with that.
Good girl. Come back from the puppy. Hello, baby. Hello. Hello. Yes, hello.
She's passed her temperament assessment, so that's good. She does need quite a bit of training. I would recommend her to go to an experienced owner. She's quite mouthy, so I would recommend kids probably 8 years plus, just due to the fact that they have to be able to control the dog. She's going to need quite an energetic home. She does have a lot of energy, and obedience training is a definite must. So now, once she's finished doing her quarantine time, she'll go out for adoption, and hopefully the right owner will walk through the doors and fall in love.
Karen spent most of her afternoon trapping stray cats at this property in West Auckland. It's a residence she regularly visits, owned by an elderly gentleman named John.
Brilliant.
Got 2 cats.
He's now left and living in a rest home, but while the owner has gone, the cats remain. Karen's here to trap some of the 30 cats that make up the large colony here.
I think it takes a few years to get to this size, and it's usually people just being nice with feeding cats and then perhaps not having the money to get them desexed and enjoying the kittens around. So therefore, and then the kittens grow up, and next minute we've got another season, so you've doubled in numbers, and that just continues for years.
Karen's very keen to catch this white cat, which has eluded her on all previous visits.
It's a huge problem really, because once again I've met this dilemma of trapping at this time of year is bad because of kitten season, that you do have mothers with kittens out there that I'm unaware of. I've done really well today, it's just a lot easier. The cats are obviously really hungry and hanging around the food.
These traps were specially designed by the Auckland SPCA to ensure the animals are not harmed when the trapdoor closes. But they're not foolproof. Some cats manage to enter and leave without becoming ensnared in the trap.
Bugger.
Another cat that has avoided Karen's trap so far is the very sick white one that became the property owner's favourite. A black and white one nearby has even worked out how to take the food and remain free.
I can't believe it. It's cat takeaway. I can't believe that cat's gone in there again. Over the plate. It's having another feed. It's actually like scooping the food out. Yeah, and the cat we really want watches on. I think I've possibly trapped maybe 13 cats off this property so far, and I thought there was maybe 5 more to go, but today I've just seen loads more come out. It's looking like there would be maybe 8 more.
This isn't one of Karen's favourite jobs, but she'll be back to trap some more cats in the hope that she can contain the cat population in the area.
I'll get her. I'll be back tomorrow.
Next week on Animal House, the SPCA team come to the rescue of 10 emaciated horses. The penguins therapy program continues and some kittens find a new home.